are making plastic spoons and forks in compost, in plant-based plastic. So like I say, it's for a limited time in liquid. So if the bottom portion was not, and it was combined together, it could actually work perfect with our water containers, where instead of having, like I say, this 90, this might even be more because this is a small, I might have been off before when I thought 90%, 88%, I don't know. But it's like I say, if it's a sprayer, that's more plastic than cardboard. But if you were to look at this and remove this portion, you could say maybe this is more than 90% cardboard. All you have is this portion. Oh, this is a little thicker. Where's the other one? Oh, where's the thinner one here? No, here's the thinner one. I showed you this before, but this was, we're talking about this. Here's the thinner one, and here's the thicker cardboard. So, like I say, this is all you have, and this could be the recyclable portion. This could be compost portion, and this is just the cardboard portion. So, and then again, if they could ever make a container that could hold for a long period of time, far past the shelf life of the liquid water content within, that would be great too, because that means this piece would be, out of a complete water bottle, this is the only piece that would be plastic. Same with this one. This is the only portion. Then again, if you wanted to save space in your compost or in your pail, you can release the air, roll this up. I know I'm wasting time. If the director was here, I could never get away with this. But he's not here. Maybe when he edits this, you may not even see this portion. But here you go. So there it is. That's all it is. That's your water bottle. That's your condiment container. It's oil and vinegar. You can, like I say, you could put any combination. You can make these any colors. This could be a mustard. This could be a they're orangey. This could be red for ketchup. And actually make it even easier, so you can grab it at a glance if you wanted mustard and ketchup. And then again, here you go. This is all you have. Same with this. Remove this portion. Just take this again. Here's another one. You could open it up. Roll this portion up. And there you go. And I'm not even going to mention the automotive potential that we have with these, with motor oil and everything else, with different oils and everything else. Because if you had this in a container and you were down to emptying the entire container, you still, because of course it would have a different dispensing outlet where you could actually dispense. I'm not going to get into that now or show you, but picture if this was that, you could just take this. You have like an oil can and basically empty, instead of having a whole oil plastic bottle with the inside all oil, you'd have just this in any whatever size, say a quart size, and then you would leave the dispensing top on, and you could turn around, and like I say, this nothing comes in contact with this, and there's no oil, it's always inside. You could turn around, open up your now I'm getting to the oil motor, but I'll be quick. You could open up your toolbox when you're down to your quarts of oil, whatever it may be, in any size, capacity. That could be a large, like I say, this could be a large X amount of quarts of oil, where we could turn around, take this off, place this on, and now just turn this container right over and fill up your fill it right up into your spout without even needing a funnel, which not meaning to go up to onto something else, but my friend, our partner Jack, he has some vintage cars, and he in turn, we did make a few extra for him, where he doesn't even need a funnel. funnel. It works perfect. You turn the container over. We make quart sizes for him. Turn it over, and all we do is place it over. It's bigger than this. I guess when you unscrew the oil spout off, you could just turn around, and you just, like I say, it dispenses completely. You don't have to tilt it. It dispenses. You could put like half a quart, and then just close it off, and he's done. He's done it on his car. Envision this as a quart size, and then just, put it in the toolbox, and the rest container you could actually save it for whatever you could save it for, unless you get any specks of oil on it. But very rare will you even get the container dirty with oil, because it dispenses perfectly. I wish I had something to show you now how that works, but now I'm getting into the automotive, and I don't want to do that. But the bottom line is this: these are your bottles. These are everything. This is this size if you wanted it to be, or it could be this size. Like I say, we can do it 24, 10, 28 millimeter. It all works the same. It all work the same. And this, basically, for motor oil, would work where you could put your hand in here. Say this was motor oil, and this had the smaller top, because it would dispense exactly the same. Whether it's a wide or small, it dispenses 100% exactly the same. So you could actually take this, holding it, and you could actually put oil in your car this way. By tilting it, nothing will come out until you turn around, place it right over, and put it in. Also good for transmission oil without needing a funnel in certain cars where you can actually have the space. I mean, it's hard to get in, but sometimes you can. And it could work the same way, where you could turn this over and get right into the transmission, especially if you're using a quart. And like I say, the quart does not have to be made that way. It could be a quart of oil placed in something like this, which is now cardboard. And now I'm getting into the automotive. Am I so happy that the director is not here? This would have been shut off. That's it. So here you go. You have motor oil, and this actually holds, let's say, 1 quart in this size for convenience. And there you go. You use this type of, like I say, this type of spout works perfect. You know it's for water. And like I say, if this was on a plastic water bottle, you tilt it, and maybe you get a little couple of drops coming out, and then you have to squeeze it, go back and forth. You see the way it works. So if you were to do that over your car, and it would go directly right in the amount that you want, and then shut it off on demand. And then again, I'm looking at this, and I know you can envision, because we do have the same in automotive, where it's it would be, I mean, if this is what you choose, we'll source out the best motor oil and transmission fluid. So you wanted something where you don't want to make a mess. You could have 2 of these where you have transmission fluid for your car, and you have oil for your car. So you could take this with you. So if I was to remove this, take it off, place this on, of course it would be the correct size, and it could be wider than this, where you could split this into 2 quarts where it would be wider, or you may want to have one that's just in case of an emergency, where you want to have extra transmission fluid. You want to have extra oil on one side. You take it with you. You'd be able to then go on a trip, and then just always be comfortable that not even needing a funnel, you'd be able to now put transmission oil, motor oil in your car, and it would be like really a cinch. You just turn it over, transmission fluid, of course it would have this portion on it, and then again it could be, it doesn't have to be this exactly, it could be any type of